Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video.
Yes, good morning, sir. My name is Marlene Lee. I am the sister of Anthony Everton Tingle, who is Starkey. My number, I'll leave you. I greatly like to speak with you, sir, because some of the information that you were actually given is totally incorrect. Again, my name is Marlene. Thanks for a return call. Bye. Yes, good morning, sir. My name is Marlene Lee. I am the sister of Anthony Everton Tingle, who is Starkey. My number, I'll leave you. I'd like to speak with you, sir, because some of the information that you were actually given is totally incorrect. Again, my name is Marlene. Thanks for a return call. Bye.
Yeah, so welcome to part 2, of our gripping conversation with Anthony, General Starkey, Tingle's enigmatic sister. In this revealing interview, she unveils shocking allegation claiming that the police were responsible for her brother's untimely demise. She boldly asserts that he had been given the opportunity, if he had a firearm, that if he was able to use his gun, he could have killed several police officers that morning. She boldly asserts that had he had been given the opportunity, numerous police officers would have met their tragic fate, an assertion she stands behind with unwavering pride. So that is someone who is boldly, like just like how Lenky Roy, son of them say, Lenky Roy, my father. So by saying that to me, expect that I'm supposed to be quivering in my pants because I know that Lenky Roy is a murderer. In fact, what he doesn't know, that the reason why I joined the police force is because of men like his father, because I hate them with a passion. Yes, I mean, like Lenky Roy, I used to love encounter with these kind of men. As a detective, yes. I love it. You understand? Because you can't see these little wimps. They can kill people and then people talk about they are bad men. They are not bad men. They are cowards and madmen. Yes, that's the reason why these are the men why I joined the police force back home in Jamaica. Because I hated them with a passion. Because you're not supposed to be violating people's rights. And then these men, guess what they do? They send for people's daughter and all kind of things. And you hear that she says that her brother, girls used to flock her brother because they know the ones that flocked her brother is because they know that he was a killer. They would not flock men like me because I am not a killer. I am a police officer. They don't want men who are law-abiding citizens. They get on high. They feel good that they can tell the neighbor or their friend that, oh, my man will kill you. That's a culture, and that is what we want to get rid of. You understand? As my mother have said, even when you don't bring these people, don't bring none of these women come around me because I don't want them around me. Period. So I make sure I have never ever go there. Period. Because of the mindset, and that is the reason why. As I had a friend, Mr. Tom Levine know him too. I'm just gonna call his name. His first name is Louis. And it's the same thing that he lost his life because he was trying to help one of these corals by Central Village. rent shop, give her and to set up business. And her same old dirty bungle brother who came from prison killed him for his gun. And I told him not to. I had warned him, but that's how people are. They don't listen because they think that it's going to be a different outcome. You cannot trust these people. So get ready to dive deeper into controversial truth as we unmask startling insights that challenge conventional narratives. Join us as we explore the untold sides of the notorious killer's life through the eyes of someone who knew him intimately, his sister. Yeah, so if you have reached this far listening to this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, yes, consider subscribing. Yes, subscribe, hit the subscription button, then you select all. Once you select all, whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel release a video, you'll be the first to get the notification, so you'll be able to see it before others. You understand? You don't have to wait for the algorithm for it to send out to you. You will get it immediately. Yes, and remember, give the video a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up means that you like the video, you like the work that we have put in, because you have to understand everything that is going on. It's not just like as you are getting it, it has to go through a process. You understand? Research, edit, and all kind of stuff. So, and then you have to upload. So people don't think that you get things because it's like magic. It's not like magic. Yeah, so remember to give the video a thumbs up. Yes, join the channel. Yeah, join the Jamaica Young Police channel and join the Patreon squad. Yeah, when you join the Patreon squad, you'll be able to access videos that others on the YouTube platform can't access, and these are video with nourishing information that you won't be able to see elsewhere unless there somebody got it from our channel, because that based on our background and what we used to do back in Jamaica, and we still have our contacts and things in Jamaica, because we haven't thrown any stones behind us. We are still Jamaican, and we still have people down there who respect us and we respect. So we continue the journey. You understand? So just remember that. So insight from Anthony General Starkey, Tingle's sister, is a thought-provoking conversation that will compel you to reconsider everything you thought you knew. So brace yourself for an eye-opening journey that sheds light on a complex, enigmatic figure that the shadowy reality surrounded him. So don't miss this opportunity to gain exclusive access to really share insights and perhaps arrive at a new understanding of the circumstances surrounding a notorious killer's life and death. Challenge your assumption and open your mind to a side of the story you have never heard before. In this captivating 3-part series of the Unfiltered Conversation, comparing killers, Anthony Tingle and Skelly's brother, you will gain exclusive insight into the intriguing world of two notorious killers. Join us as we delve deep into the minds of these individuals, exploring the contrasting traits that set them apart. It is in this unedited episode witness an unprecedented encounter between General Starkey, killer, and sister on the Jamaica Young Police Channel, where we engage in a raw and unfiltered conversation. Discover the striking difference that define their part as General Starkey earned his notoriety in the realm of killers. Throughout the series, we will meticulously examine the intricate details of their lives, shedding light on their motivations, techniques, and the aftermath of their actions. Prepare yourself for a thought-provoking exploration of their personalities, choices, and the impact they left on others. So, as we, about to wrap up part 2, to our loyal audience, subscribers, members, and the Patreon family, we'll be rewarded with our insightful commentary and the entire conversation, as we provide our unique perspective and analysis, piecing together the puzzle that is killer Anthony Tingle. Take advantage of this exclusive opportunity to witness unfiltered conversation that offer an unparalleled glimpse into the lives of Anthony Starkey Tingle. Yes, Anthony General Starkey. Never served in the military, but because he was a brigadista. So, the sister of the known PMP criminal organization killer, Anthony General Starkey Tingle, speaks with Jamaica Young Police Channel. Yes, you know, although there are some information that we did not let the public heard, like, you know, like her telephone number that she says to call her back and all kind of stuff. You understand? So, it will be, you know, a 3-part series, and at the end of the series, we will give our audience, subscriber members, and of the Patreon family, our commentary about the whole conversation. So we give you a wrap up and tell you what we think. So you watch, you listen, you decide, and trust me, this part 2 is gonna, you're gonna learn some things. Trust me. So you watch, you listen, you decide.
Other brothers were victims of circumstances.
So, okay.
And when I say that,
what you're saying is true. What you're saying is true because they were able to manipulate them because they can't think for themselves.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So that's the reason why I am trying to see if people from venturing down that road. Just alright. You saw what Mark Golan have done with Danville Palmer. How many people have died for him since? I'm asking you if Mark Golan was a good.
I don't know, you know, because listen, let me tell you something. When I go to Jamaica and I just came back, I don't even go certain places because look at a murder the other day after when they shot up at our store.
Okay,
I mean, it will never end. When will this end?
But it's a scene.
When will this end in Jamaica?
Well,
no, listen. They came to kill me, you know.
Who came to kill you?
I had my apartment at the foot of Beverly Hills.
Who came to kill you?
And let me say it. Let me explain. My first son's father was an electrician at Marzuka. You must was speaking.
Yes, man. Yes, Marzuka. Yes.
Okay, right there on whatever Slipen Road, whatever that road is.
Yes, right in close to your circle.
I had an apartment at the foot of Beverly Hills. The apartments are still there. And the morning I woke up, I see JLP mark in front of my door. I said, Jesus Christ, somebody found out that me and the general assistant. So what I did, I packed up my little boy because my son was born in America and I took him back down to Jamaica. And I packed him up and I carried him up to Shorted Teachers College to my auntie. And I said, keep him for me because if them come to kill me, at least Troy is alive, my son. And sure enough, the Sunday morning, I see the men them coming and I saw them coming towards my own arrows. Alan Isaacs was the MP for that area. And I see them come in. But at the time, my son's father had just gone to empty the garbage. You know, they have a collective garbage area where you put the garbage in. And he picked up a shot. Remember, the man is an electrician. All right? Coming from decent family. I am from the other side. Okay? Him pick up a shot and him run come in. I don't know what to do. But put him on the toilet. By this time, I see 5 men are come towards my house. I could have run left my son's father. But me say, you know what? This is my battle. I'm gonna stand here. If they can kill me, them all kill me. I'm done.
So why they want to kill you?
Because them find out some of Starkey's sister.
Okay, so the reason
Wilzo Isaacs was the MP.
So because your brother had killed so many people at the time, your brother was he alive or after he was killed?
No man, he was alive.
Okay, so because your brother
they shut down Mountain View that time.
Okay, so because
Mountain View was shut down.
No, so let me ask you this now. So because your brother has been killing people now, people want to kill you because of him.
No. I don't like your the style that you ask your questions, sir.
I'm not asking, I'm telling you. I'm not asking you a question, I'm just telling you. So it's not a question, I'm telling you that because your brother is a known killer, so because of that they can't catch him, so because you're relating to him, they want to kill you and you have nothing to do with his crimes. what he was doing.
That's the state of Jamaica. You can't catch Starkey, you catch him shot.
But in that time, that kind of
it happens today in Jamaica.
No.
You can get somebody killed in Jamaica for $5,000 Jamaican dollars.
Yes, but what I'm saying that back then, you know, in that time when I was growing up, you know, people would not go after the family.
Of course they did.
But I am just. Let
me tell you, when Starkey was in Canada, Tony Welch, did send Michael to go kill an ex-girl. Where they come from down Arima, right? I can't remember the name.
Right.
And Michael never killed the girl. Them had a torture house down in Mexico. When them capture the man, them torture them down in Mexico.
Before them kill
him. Michael in there.
Before them kill him.
Tie up over a jump and I beat him on him foot bottom. And my other brother when named Lassell and Victor go in and capture them. When they came to me, I went to Tony Welch. And I say, if Tony was here, you couldn't do this to Michael. And him laugh and say, boy, your brother them good. How comes them can't get him out of the torture house? There's a lot of history. There's a lot of things that I know, young man. A lot. And all of these people, I am not saying they were not murderers. They were. But it's because society. I
don't make excuse a criminal. Excuse
it's
all
not an
lies.
Excuse.
It's excuse.
It's not an excuse.
It's all about your mind because
it is not an excuse. You live in the Garrison.
Yes.
Come on now, brother. Let's talk educated.
Yes, but I did not subscribe to that.
That's why it continues in Jamaica.
Well, it's a mind.
Because
it's a mind
when you're poor and you don't have money to feed your kids, you are going to get with these politicians.
No.
And the politicians them won't give you gun.
No, it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing and a culture thing. If you let me tell you this, if you respect yourself, you have to see yourself in another person. You know? That's the reason why I do not like gunmen and people who kill other people. And that's why I believe even when your brother was killed and the other men, I had zero sympathy for them. And you know, from
the other men didn't have to be killed.
Well,
Harold Scorcher, who was a singer.
Just listen.
That's why it was an ambush,
just listen what I'm saying.
They were almost going to kill Eka Mouse, who was a DJ at the time.
Yes, and nothing is wrong. You know, if you sleep with dog, you wake with fleas. So you have to get.
They had a dance, brother.
Yes.
So it's okay now. It's so all right. So it's okay. I am a singer. And I am performing at a dance or a stage show and what have you. And then there are bad men there. And the police decides to come in and shoot it up. It's okay to kill.
No, the police did not.
The police. That's what you're saying, you know.
No, the police did not go in the dance and kill them. The police went to the home where they killed the people. And I can't. If you want,
made the house into a strainer.
No, if
the house became the way the house was shut up, it was like a strainer.
And he deserved every bullet that he had received, all of them, because they were killers. I have zero sympathy for them. I don't like people.
It. Well,
I don't have.
Each man has his own opinion, you know.
No, it's not an opinion. It's a fact.
Yes, it's an opinion.
Because, look here. All right, let me ask you.
It's your opinion.
No, it's a fact.
No matter what it is, no matter what it is, they were my brothers, and I love them.
Yes.
Don't care what.
Well, and other people feel pain because of them, because they kill.
It's not only Starkey. You had Claude Massop, you had Bayakal, you had all of them Jamites, you had the whole of them Dodos, all of them.
All right, look here now. Let me tell you this now. As for me, I am talking about my community where I'm from, Jonestown. I have never lived in a Tivoli Garden. I don't make excuse for criminals. If you listen, I am the only YouTuber that says that when Dudus returned to Jamaica, he's supposed to be arrested and charged with treason. There's no other YouTuber said that. That is just me, because I am for law and order. You understand? Yes, I don't take side. And the reason why I hate people that kill other people.
Dislike. The hate is a strong word.
Well, that's why I use
dislike.
it.
Dislike.
No, look here. I am not going to use the vocative terminology. Me, I use the one or wicked, hate with passion. Because the thing is that
so therefore, you don't believe in God then.
You mean, all right, let me ask you, you're an educator. Who killed the most, who commit the most genocide before people became civilized?
No, I just asked you a question.
Of course I do believe in God.
You neglected to answer that.
No, I don't neglect. No, man, I believe in a God, man. God commit the most genocide on earth, you know.
Okay, but the word hate.
Yes.
How you can't hate a mankind? You can't just come to me and say, "Well, I hate you because you are the sister of Starkey."
No, I don't hate you. I don't hate you because you're the sister of Anthony Tingle. No, I could not say that. I hate your brother because he's the one that violates other people's rights. Mm-hmm. That's the only problem that I have.
And okay, let me ask another question. So
sure.
You are just targeting
criminals, people who no,
20.
No, not him alone. People who violate other people's rights.
And you won't, and you fail to agree with me that they are victims of circumstances.
I don't make excuse of criminal. I don't make excuse of people. No,
it's not an excuse.
No, I don't.
It's not an excuse. Because in the Garrison,
mm-hmm.
even today,
yes,
I went down to where the place name. I passed through Greenwich Farm the other day.
Yes,
and they murdered the guy that was supposed to be the Dan man, saying was too soft. Mm-hmm. He did not take the MP, whatever.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. I can't. The system in Jamaica is too corrupt. Mm-hmm. And it's politics. Politics infiltrated these youths and fooled them into... They are the ones who brought in the gun. I remember. Let me tell you something, young man. Had I stayed in Jamaica, I could have been the Prime Minister at one stage of my life. Mm-hmm. I recall there was a shipment of gun coming in. Mm-hmm. Right?
So let me ask you, how did you know that a shipment of gun was coming in? Where did you get the information from?
Politics. I was involved in the politics. I used to work at Ministry of Housing.
Oh, okay, so you're a part of the system then.
I was a part of the system. Mm-hmm. Okay? And there was a shipment of gun coming in, and the shipment of gun was for both sides. Mm-hmm. The JLP and the PNP. Mm-hmm. Okay? And say they had set it up where JLP go 9 o'clock and PNP would have got 12 o'clock. There was some mix-up with it. And it almost caused mass murder downtown. Mm-hmm. Okay. And who brought in these guns? The politicians. Mm-hmm. Politicians. So again, the politicians goes into the poor man community and so pay them contract, we call them subcontractor money, sweep up crash program worker, gonna have to do this, give them that and give them gun for whole people and kill out PMP for kill out labor right for kill out PMP. Come on, man, it came from the top. So these youths became victims of the society.
But look here, let me. Okay, but let me. This is what I'm saying. These are men that know that they went to church, so they know the difference between wrong and right. If you love yourself, you're supposed to love another person the same way, and you're supposed to see another black man in yourself. So
but you use the word hate there too, you know.
I said yes.
And that word,
yes.
I said very strong word.
Yes, I say I hate people who violate other people's rights.
But you cannot say that.
I said it. I am not. No. I am not a woketivist. I am not going to say things that politically correct. I am a harsh, cold person. I don't like people who violate other people's rights. That's the reason why I became
that's Jamaica.
That's it.
That's
No,
Jamaica. That's Jamaica. The makeup of Jamaica is violation of people's rights.
Okay. Do you remember Tom Levine?
No, I don't. If you
Tom Levine he's the baddest police. He was one of them that killed your brother.
No, I don't know. I don't know that one.
Okay, he's the
He must have did young.
No, man. Tom Levine are the original name brand police.
No, I don't remember that.
Well, ask anybody. Well, just look on the channel. You will see him. Both anyone that well, you can look on some. You will see some people might make some comment about him. Leng and Trinity and all of them. If you listen to the guy that Little 13 that comes from yes,
I know that one.
Okay, Little 13 said that all of these bad man police, everyone wants to be Tom Levine. Tom Levine is the man that killed the most gunmen in a Jonestown and Jungle in the 70s up to the 80s. Tom Levine, when he was a police officer at Admiraltown, sometime I'll leave 4 funeral one Sunday of men that he had killed burying at Maypen Cemetery. That he killed them in shootout. Tom Levine. The only time that he had run from gunmen was men in Rima. They killed another police officer, and he killed 3 of the gunmen, but he had to run because he was outgunned and outnumbered.
I remember that one in Rima. I remember
that's Tom Levine.
I don't remember the name.
That's Tom Levine, the baddest police ever. But he's very low key. He's the baddest police ever. Leng, Trinity, and all of them wanted to be like him. He's the one why I want to become a police officer, because he's the man that dispenses justice. So you know that if somebody kill your relative and Tom Levine go for that murderer, you know where Tom Levine is going to send him straight to the departure line. Yes. So he was my role model. He's the one why I want to become a police officer.
I will forever say, and I still look at the politics down there.
I don't make excuse of what people.
Continues. It still continues.
Yes, look here.
And when they want to oust, when somebody becomes too powerful, they want to oust them. The politician then.
When they become too powerful.
Claude him up. Buy a car. All of them.
Well, that's why a criminal must know that it shows you who's really in charge. So if you want to be a puppet to be used, and you're going to see at the end of the day what is going to happen to you, and you want to continue along that road, I think that you're going to have a different outcome. That is your problem.
No, well, it's society. That's why when my brothers were killed, I said, well, it was understandable because they carried a weapon, you know.
And they violate other people's rights too.
I don't know about the violation of the people's rights.
So
Jamaica police violate.
All
Jamaican police violate the people's rights.
Okay, I look here.
I recall, I am going to a party once.
Yes.
Where Witty Keep, and the behavior of the policemen, I had to tell the person that's driving me, get me out of here. Get me away from this man.
Well, look here. I am not going to make any excuse for the police or anything like that. What I'm talking about, look, you see, as for me, if you kill another person, you kill someone because they do not agree with your political philosophy or don't believe in what you're doing, or because you think that you are better than another person and you can kill them. Because all criminals get to survive is because of the silence from witnesses. I do believe in preemptive strikes because it saves lives. I don't like people who violate other people's rights, because you have to look at yourself. And if you don't see yourself in another person, then you can't be a normal human being. You're not a normal human being. You don't deserve to be amongst us if you are violating other people's rights. The best place for you to be is to be extinguished from the earth. That is my philosophy.
And I don't look at life that way.
Yeah, because
I might have. And I will. I'm going. Let me say my statement. Who are you to to cast that stone and say, because I hurt someone, I am going to kill them too. Come on.
No, man,
that doesn't make it right. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Well, that's
never yet.
Well, look here. And
two wrongs cannot make a right.
That is justice. If you kill someone, you're supposed to lose your life. If you respect your life.
So therefore the killing will always continue in Jamaica.
Yes, so until
always continue in Jamaica.
Until
there is no trial.
No,
there
man.
is nothing.
Which court? The court is a joke, man. It's a joke system with the court. Criminals control the courts. Political activists are looking out for criminals. So the only justice that the people can get is from the police. Why do you think that men who kill other people and their baby mother, when they come to the station and they will tell me as a detective, when I was our detective, they will tell me that their baby father, who is wanted and how many people he has killed, and they will tell you that. I will tell you where he's at, where he is. I don't believe in no sympathy or mercy for killers. Killers must be killed. You kill people, you must go straight to the departure lounge. That's me. I have zero sympathy for them. Zero.
I don't look at it that way.
That is you, because your brother killed people and them thing they say.
I won't say it like that.
Yeah, I know, because you're not me. But I am the kind of person who believe to treat people.
You can't say that because my brother. Why I am going to say that? No, I'm my own human being and I have my own thought process.
Well, that is true. I
have my own thought process of how things should be done.
Okay, so yes.
I am not justifying that because my brother murdered people. Oh, murder him too? No.
Well, I am not sympathetic to criminals. That's just me.
Okay.
All criminals must live in fear of losing. If you hurt somebody, they're supposed to reciprocate to you.
Well, kill all the politicians, them will give them the gun because the money and all them are get the gun. How are they getting these guns?
No,
you can't just go pick up gun off a street side in Jamaica.
Well, you're talking about then, No.
Today too, where are these young guys getting the guns from?
Well, they're getting it from...
On every corner there's a church in Jamaica, and on every corner there's the barrages of guns.
Because...
Where are they getting the guns from?
Politicians are not giving gunmen, youths any gun anymore. These youths are buying their own guns.
How does the gun them get on the island for them to be buying them? How does it come in?
The gun comes through the border, because Jamaica have a porous border, so just easy. It's easy for the guns to come in, because we have no form of the border is open. Did you know that 50 right? Did you know that right now there's a team of men in Jamaica they're supposed to attack the Jamaican Parliament, and they're supposed to kill some politicians right now in Jamaica.
That's how Jamaica is running. There is no law and order, and all the police them. There is no law and order. There is no law and order.
But as I said to you before, and I'll say again, I have zero sympathy for your brother. Your brother should have,
That's fine. You have your right to your opinion.
Yes.
Man. That's your opinion.
It should have been being aborted by your mother.
I have never killed a person, so hey, my children, I have 5 professional children. One of my sons is a Super Bowl champion. I raised my boys that they weren't going that way.
So which football team your son play for?
Green Bay Packers.
Oh, okay. So what's his name?
Okay. Excuse me?
What was his name, if you don't mind?
Patrick Lee.
Okay. Patrick Lee. Oh, okay.
He's now retired, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I raised my boys. I am not going to justify what my brothers did, but they were my flesh and blood.
Yeah.
And why shouldn't I love them too?
Yeah,
yes, I knew that they were committing crimes.
And it's wrong.
Yeah, but they are my flesh and blood and they are my brothers.
Yes, and it's wrong, So you understand what I'm saying? As for me,
is it wrong for me to love my brothers because they committed crime? No.
No, nothing is wrong with that. But at the same breath, you know, you're entitled to, you know, entitled to your feelings and because of your. But as to me, if I have a brother that violate people's rights, I am not going to love him. I have family.
No,
Look here.
love them. No, sir. No,
Well,
sir.
I am telling you, I am not going
That's
down.
very harsh.
No, well, that's why I tell you, I don't believe in violating other people's rights.
That's cold.
Period. That's just
That's
me.
very cold.
So, you know, as I said, and I said to you, you know, with your brother, you know, it was a good job done by the police when they send him home. Because
that's your opinion.
It's
that's
your
opinion.
It's a fact.
It was a murder. It was a murder.
Well, it was justified.
No, it's called in their sleep.
No, it's called.
You can't go after people. I am in my own sleeping, no matter what I did.
It's called
and put handcuffs on them.
It's called it's called justifiable homicide.
Turn the house into a strainer.
Well, that's good. Wrong. No, nothing is wrong with that.
At the time, I did not get away. I could have exhumed the bodies when the Canadians came to me and said, dig up the body, let us prove that they shot him in his back.
So nothing is.
No, why?
Well, nothing. The look here.
Milk has been already spilled.
No, but look here. I am telling you, nothing is wrong to shoot him in his back.
No. The law does not say that. You can't shoot a person in their back in the United States of America and see what happens.
No, that's not true. That is not true.
Shoot a person in their back, especially if they're running.
No,
they're running from you.
Police do it all.
You are going to be convicted.
No.
A crime.
No,
and you need to research that, young man.
I don't have to research anything. I know that for a fact. It's just the only thing that happened was the one in South Carolina that the policeman shot the man in his back because the man was running. That man did not do anything all the man had was a suspended job.
No matter what the man do.
No,
in Georgia, when them white man shoot the guy in his back, you cannot shoot a person in the back, and you need to research it. And I'm going to research it.
Police,
and if I will call you back on that topic.
Police have shoot many people in United States.
In Jamaica.
No, in them back, and it's justifiable.
In Jamaica.
Yes, you can't shoot somebody by law in their back, and it's
no, sir. No, sir.
My
hands are up in the air in my back. I have nothing. I'm running. Oh, you can't shoot somebody. No, man.
Okay, no.
We need to read on that topic. We need to read on that.
But you're not listening.
We need some education there,
okay,
sir.
So let me tell you how it's justifiable to shoot somebody in the back. You want to hear that now?
Go ahead.
Okay. You want to shoot them in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's during a shootout and the person is running. It is justifiable to shoot them in the back.
If that man was shooting at you before. If it's a shootout,
that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Justifiable.
Yes.
But if that man is running and not even firing at you, that man is in bed and they were in bed sleeping, and them hear the commotion. Is Willie Agat went out and saw the police them and wake up Tony, wake up Starkey and Michael, and so now for move. So that's not justifiable.
Nothing.
Not because they were criminals.
Yes, that's why you treat them like that. They're not human.
They were also human.
No, they are parasites.
There's a human aspect to this, brother.
No, you cannot treat cold-blooded killers as humans.
There is a human aspect to this.
No, there is none when it comes down to them. When you kill people,
I think you need to go do some educational courses, sir.
For what?
Because you are very cold.
You have to have cold people to deal with murderers. You cannot have people that is sympathetic to them. That's why.
So why did you run from Jamaica?
Why did I run from? Why do you think I ran from Jamaica?
Why did you leave Jamaica?
Okay, so all right. So how did you know about my channel?
Because you're in the United States, you have a 954 number. Oh. It's my husband who told me about the channel.
Okay, all right.
I don't listen to these things. I don't have time.
Okay, so that's why if you want to know why I left Jamaica, you'd watch the channel and then you'll get all the information, my background and why I am at this point in my life. And then you know why I left Jamaica.
I don't even know the channel. It's my husband.
Oh, okay.
I'm married to one of Bonnie Lee, Striker Lee's son, the musician.
Yeah, right. Yeah, as you said that I am cold. That's why I serve in the United States military, because the United States military, they believe in preemptive strike. If you have killed Americans and you want to kill Americans and you're overseas, they just send a drone and drop a bomb on you and kill you. Whoever, yes. Am I lying?
No, I agree with you.
Okay, so that's why I said that's why I believe in preemptive strike, because it saves lives. I have zero sympathy for people who kill other people. You understand? You must respect.
It will never end. This world will never end.
Well, no, look here.
Murder and
no.
It's only gonna get worse.
No, well, it can't. Look here. I remember, and I'm telling you this. I remember in the 1980s when Edward Seaga was Prime Minister. After after your brother was killed, you didn't realize you have a mass exodus of murderers from Jamaica to North America and England. You know that. Okay. And why did we have a mass exodus of murderers?
Because labor right took over.
No, we're not talking. Well, okay. And what was the main reason why was the mass exodus?
Okay.
After they kill your brother, that's when the mass exodus, because they realize that you have a prime minister now who is not playing with. Who is not playing with?
Said, Eddie.
Yes.
Garden.
We're not talking about.
There was, we can't. There is no comparisons.
Comparison with what?
With because labor right.
No.
Because JLP came on board.
What kind of comparison?
He was prime minister before.
You're saying when Michael Mann was prime minister, Seaga was prime minister then?
No. Seaga was prime minister. No, I did not say that.
Oh, that's why you say he was prime minister before.
No. What I'm saying, JLP had come into power, but JLP had also reigned before.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. No,
there was crime.
But there
was a lot of crime.
No, look, okay, no one is disputing that crime wasn't there before. But when the crime escalated, the crime started to escalate from after in the mid 70s. Yes, you understand. That's when it started. Look. And let me show you this. And you're saying that your brother was a victim of the system. So you are saying that he did not know the difference between wrong and right?
I am not saying only him. I'm saying the youth.
No. I am not talking about the youth. I'm talking about your brother.
And his politicians, because he went to St. Annie's School. My other brother went to KC.
Okay, so let me ask you. Did your brother went to Cuba too?
Yes, he did, as a brigadista.
Okay, with Peter Metro, right?
Yes.
Okay, because most people didn't know that Peter Metro was a brigadista.
Brigadista, yes.
But I knew that. Yes, the same Peter Metro that said that your brother was, he had done he was on something the other day, and he says that your brother was not a bad man, that your brother was a political activist, and that's the reason why they killed him.
It's politics he got into.
Yes.
It's politics.
Yes, but he was a killer. So, even for him to say that he was just lying to you, understand what I'm saying? I don't sanitize things, I just say it as it is, you understand? I don't like, as I said before, I don't like people.
No, but you say, you said you came from a Jonestown.
Yes.
Which one of the schemes that you lived in?
Yes, I was born in Jonestown. Raised in Jonestown, and I used to live in Concrete Jungle.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And you are saying to me that politicians don't come in there and infiltrate the youth, their mind?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But the ones whose mind were infiltrated, those are the ones who did not want to work and want easy money. Oh, they did not infiltrate my father's mind.
They had to work.
They had
to work, gully work.
They did not infiltrate my father's mind, or my uncle's mind, or other members of my family. They did not able to do that. Because
that was their choice.
Because they
jobs. They probably had jobs. They infiltrated the youth. 16-year-old and 17-year-old people. It's from 16-year-old my brother started the foolishness.
Well, because he did not respect other people's rights. That's why he was doing that. if you respect
and
your,
that's a child,
if you
and that's a child,
no, no, no,
and that's
no,
a
no. Look here.
child at 16 years
Wait. In our,
That's a
hold
child.
on. In the United States of America, someone who is 12 years old, when they are arrested and charge them for a crime, what they charge them as, what the United States court system do? Don't they try them as an adult?
No, that depends on
No,
the
no.
case.
I am asking you. It's all
It depends on the case. Now.
okay, especially
They will try them as an adult. They go into the juvenile system. They go into DJJ.
No, okay, especially in the state of Florida, when a young man kills another person. You remember this? This highway trooper by the name of Tate, who or you remember that boy? That slammed the girl and killed her. You remember that case? Tell me what you remember.
He was fit to be tried as an adult.
Okay. Wait.
Circumstances of the crime.
How old was he?
I don't recall. I don't know if it's 13 or 14.
He was 12.
Or something like that. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that goes to show, because they said that, and you know the reason why, it's because of the same black people that was using kids to kill other people. That's why the white man came up with that, to try them as adults. Did you know that? Okay. So it's the same thing in Jamaica, but Jamaica law hasn't changed for the time. If Jamaica had done all the necessary things, kids who are killing other people will be facing the same consequences as adults. Because the Americans,
is the politician come down and give these youths money, and them every week them come on them money and put in money in them hand until them start talking to them and infiltrating them and changing their minds. At 6, because your mother don't have no money to give you. You're not working. You drop out of school.
No, because most of them are drop out of school, them lazy, they don't want to go to school and learn. Most of them lazy.
Sometimes right now, right to this day, I am helping out a school in Denham Town. And these kids don't have breakfast in the morning to go to school. So now, a child like that at 14, 15, a politician come in and say, well, $2,000, say $3,000 a week, and I'll give you $3,000 a week, and start corrupt the youth their mind. Them all go with the politician. As so Jamaica said, when you don't have food, you are going to find somewhere to get that food, and it takes me might have to go rob to get the food. I might have to go kill a man. Not that it is right.
Well, that's why I'm saying I don't support it.
Murder.
I don't support it. So
but when we're hungry, and I say me, when I'm hungry, me I can find a way to find the food, and that's what the garrisons is happening in the garrisons now. You don't have no food.
You know what I like about you is that you're being straightforward and you're honest in terms of when you said that the same men them from jungle, they kill their own friends and all of that. That is something that they have been doing for years. Okay, you know that. All right, it's just like this. For decades they have been saying that that it was Tivoli man. It was Tivoli men that burned on Eventide, and from when I was a little boy, I knew it was not them. Because it was said in the same community, the names of the people that did it. You understand? And not only that, at the time the Tivoli man could not come up there because to board up the windows and the door. But yet still, most people in Concrete Jungle and Jonestown, they run with it though. You know that though? Because they're dumb. And they don't like to hear the truth.
All of that was politics.
Yes, and
politics.
And that is just evil. That is just evil. It was it was the same Anthony Sparling and Tony Welsh. Your brother was involved in it too, though. You know that.
I heard that too. Yeah.
I appreciate you for what, because some people know. All right, just like that Turnerball sister. She's trying to sanitize our brother. That is Lenky Roy. That is the same one of the men who shot Bob Marley.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lenky.
Rai. And you know that she, Turnabout sister, she came on and tried and saying that her brother was a peaceful man. And I'm like, wow, you know Concrete Jungle. You know that all the people that receive houses in Concrete Jungle, the first people that got houses were the murderers, and then after that the political activists. You know that, right? Okay. So Turnabout could not get any house in Concrete Jungle unless he was killing people. You understand? So it's
but also I heard something, but they do pay for those houses,
Yes, we're not talking about they didn't pay for it, but it was a system that was designed for them. You understand? Although they pay for it, remember that these people were on the government payroll, You understand? The thing is that we just want back Jamaica where people respect.
It will never come back
no,
like that again.
That look, no, listen. I refuse.
It will never, sir.
I
can't fool myself.
Look here. And Okay. No, listen.
Jamaica will never be the same as in the 50. I'm late 50s. I was a child, so 60s. I went to Central Branch.
Okay, listen what I'm saying.
It will never be the same.
No, look here. If all of us is gonna be pessimistic, that mean we're all waiting on a doomsday. I am not being pessimistic. I'm being optimistic.
I'm not optimistic. Because if Jamaica there is a per capita of churches in Jamaica, and if the church can't control certain things in Jamaica, what will happen? No, sir, it's not gonna come back.
People don't even go to church. Look here. People don't even go to church anymore. People stopped going to church a long time ago because they see the church as a business. So people have zero faith in the church. People don't go to church anymore. So we're not talking. The reason why I said that I am not being pessimistic, I am being optimistic. You know the power. You know the power of Marcus Garvey. Of all our black heroes and our black visionary. There's no black man had the vision for us as black people as Marcus Garvey. And I have seen something that is happening right now in today's Jamaica, where this woman, Favour Williams, that she has introduced Marcus Garvey into the school curriculum. And you as an educator, you know that once you inject a Marcus Garvey in the school curriculum, and you know how it is for people to learn, especially Jamaican people. You know that Jamaican people, it has to be repetitive. You have to keep repeating it.
Repetition.
Yes.
Repetitions.
Right. That's how Jamaican people learn. So once from they're young and you start teaching them about themselves, self-love, self-pride, self-esteem, and all of these things, and from you can see yourself in another person, that can change the tide. It will change.
No, but you see, one of my daughters is a dynamic educator. She fully bilingual. She
No, just listen.
And she refuses the classroom.
Why?
Because the children are different.
So
children are fighting teachers.
Where in Jamaica?
Use that in Jamaica, we're missing students beating up on teachers down there. Teachers are running from Jamaica.
Hold on. Your daughter is teaching in Jamaica?
No. She teaches here in America.
Okay. All right. What I'm saying is that in terms of Marcus Garvey, is
that philosophy. You're talking about the philosophy.
Yes. So
we introduce that philosophy
from
might be a different mindset.
That's why we have. That's why I said I am optimistic, because the government has done something what they had. All right. Let me ask you this, because I can say that of all the persons that I have spoken with on this program, you are. I must say that you are one of the. I'm not talking about just because you're educated, but you are one of the best guests that I have ever spoken with. The reason being is that although we don't agree on everything, but we agree on something, and that is good. Because if you agree with everything with me, that means you're an organic robot. You're just trying to placate my ego, but you're not doing that. Yes, you're just being straightforward, and I appreciate that about you.
Okay, thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. But you know that education is paramount, and you know as black people, yes, and you know as black people, especially where we are from, we have been taught. You as a educator, you know that is escape. You escape from the clutches. Okay, so that's why. So you see the reason. That's one reason why I have this program, because it's not lucky why you escaping. It's because of parental guidance.
I had to do it. I had to make a difference.
Okay, because
I had to make a difference.
Because if not, you would be like
I would be down. I would be a little a terrorist too.
Yeah, well, not only that, but maybe at your age now, maybe you'll be sitting on the sidewalk with your foot over the dirty gutter water and stuff like that, and you know and whenever you don't have no respect for yourself, and you don't respect others, and you believe that everything that you say you are right, even although it's wrong, but because you are an educator and you know the difference between wrong and right, you would never encourage any of your kids to live a life that your brothers were living. Because you know it's wrong.
They could not.
Okay, because you know at the end of the day, you know it's only two years.
Yes.
Okay, is it a prison?
Jail or to the grave.
Thank you. So you see, that's why we tell you. So that's why we are optimistic about the future, because of the books, the Marcus Garvey books that they inject in the school. Okay. And I know that you know that before Marcus Garvey body was returned to Jamaica, did you know that that Bustamante and Norman Manley said that they should bury him upside down?
Oh, I didn't hear that one. I didn't know
that.
Yes,
man, it's in the book, man. It's in the book.
Marcus Garvey book?
No, in a book that Edward Seaga had written.
Okay.
He's the one that put his. If it wasn't for him, you know, Marcus Garvey would not. His body would not be. Repatriate back to yes, but yet still, and you know that black people eat him more than.
Yep.
But as I said to you, and I am really optimistic. The first thing, as you know, the thing is that right now in Jamaica, to me, this is from what I have seen, we don't have any leaders in Jamaica.
No, they don't have any strong leaders.
No, I know strong.
Mark Golden would be a good leader.
No.
But he got involved with the situation that he shouldn't have gotten involved with.
You're talking about the FinSac thing? Well, I'm not even talking about that. The reason why Mark Golden would not be a good leader, to me, I am telling you, this is from what I have observed about him. Mark Golden is a violence producer, and he used subliminal message to rally the people, the PMP supporters, to commit crimes on behalf of the PMP. So he's trying to go back to that old school methods. Right now, you have men from 80 right now in Warwick Hill. I don't even know if the Jamaican police know that. And I'm in Warwick Hill right now as we speak. And they're supposed to commit one of the biggest bloodbath in Jamaican politicians. I am telling you. I don't know if the intelligence, but you have to understand, all the things that used to work before, they dismantle it because it's a criminal system.
Yes, I know that.
And guess what? And this Prime Minister, he is naive. He doesn't understand what is happening around him, because you see the crime thing in Jamaica, the politicians are the one why we have reached this juncture.
Right. I totally agree with that.
By dismantling the police force and empowering the criminals, because and they did it. Yeah, so we have come to the end of part 2. You know, you're listening to Anthony General Starkey Tingle's sister. You know, who's pretty much, she's making all kind of excuse for him, talking about the system why he took up gun. That it's nothing like that. The thing is that in this community, if you're a person who's respect other people's human rights, they see you as weak. Everything they have backwards. they must violate your rights, and you must suck it up. But when their time comes for them to get for the victims to get justice, they're talking about their human rights. But they weren't talking about the person's human rights when they were taking the other person's lives. And that's why I believe in even Stevens. I believe in preemptive strikes. From you take another person's life. That's the reason why Edward Seaga, he was very effective as a prime minister. After Herbert, this is part 2. But I can tell you, after the police had killed her brother, her 2 brothers and the other men, there was a mass exodus of known murderers, killers from Jamaica to North America and England. So that's where they went and caused all of the problems, because they knew that they had a prime minister that was serious. He had a squad that called Special Operations with detectives. Not no unit, not no little young police from training school. You understand? That in the long run, they will end up charged with murder and end up in prison. We had a prime minister who knew what to do with killers. You cannot show compassion with killers. Only a stupid person will do something like that. People who are cold-blooded, heartless, and evil, the only thing that you can is to reciprocate it. So when you're killing people, you have to. The only way that these people are going to change is that the only way they're going to change, because they're banking on good people, good people to be defending them, and their human rights. But what about the person's human rights? The person that they killed, the person that they have killed, who was begging for their lives. But when their time come, they don't want to die. So if you don't want to die, why you kill another person? That is just me. You understand? So I make zero excuse for criminals. You understand? So if you take on a person's life, even Stevens, preemptive strikes save lives. And based on what is happening, we just have to. You have to be an heartless and a cold person when you're a leader of a country, especially when you deal with these kind of heartless and parasitic people who claim that they are bad men. They are not bad men. They are terrorists. And for her, as an educated, trying to make excuse for her brother, and every time she tried to deflect, she have done a lot of deflection, You understand? Because she know what she's doing. I don't make excuse for criminals. Period. All of us have our, we have a mind of our own. If you do not want somebody to violate you don't violate another person. It's called respect. You respect a person. But when you have no respect for other people, then you want to do anything, and what you're doing and what you're relying on is the silence of the witnesses. And these are the things that we need to stop. The only people. That's why I love Tom Levine. Tom Levine was the man that delivered justice to people, to murder victims and their family back in Boston and Jungle and Yes, Tom Levine. When you're talking about New England houses, that was the man. You understand? You must know what Jamaica when you're Jamaica and these people. We cannot, if we're gonna wait for some Moses to come and save us, that Moses is not going to come. You see that we know that I know for a fact that the PNP party is not a political it's not a political party, it's a criminal organization. Political party have ideas how to make people's life better. Let's look at the Kingston metropolitan area. All of the PNP communities in the Kingston metropolitan area, all they do is just breed parasites, criminals. That's it. Most of these youths that from these communities, all they want is a gun. And they don't realize there's 2 places they're going to take you. To prison or to the morgue. But they don't care. They feel that they're going to have a different outcome. They feel that they're going to be a George Bank. Or a little visitor to change his life. Or a Spurline who live in America and live in Connecticut. And he keeps a very, very low profile. But guess what? Even some of his sons are criminals too. They're in New York, Spurline son. So children live what they learn. Look at what happened with children. You have other men who are criminals, and you hear what Mr. Starkey said, none of his kids are criminals because he knows it's wrong. to violate other people's human rights. And he didn't learn that until when he was in prison, and then he knew the value of education and communication. The least good thing in Jamaica is, someone have a disagreement, you must dead. We don't support that. We, right here at the Jamaica Young Police, and we are all about saving lives. We don't want to kill anyone. But we believe, if you take someone's life, we believe in a preemptive strikes. Yes, some people you cannot rehabilitate them. You cannot rehabilitate a murderer. Yes, unless the murderer wants to be rehabilitated. That's why we don't believe that if somebody kills somebody, then they're supposed to get a chance at life. No, as somebody who commit a robbery or a gun offense, that's totally different. Have yourself a beautiful day. Part 3, same time tomorrow. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel. Out. And we want to thank Marlene Lee for contacting us, and to correct for her to, give her a part and shit. But as we said, after part 3, we'll give you our full commentary on what's about this conversation.